Good evening and welcome to episode 5 of 6 again with Finch. I'd like to first and foremost welcome my co-host and my ride-along, Hazna. How are you, champion?
Good,
Week
man.
5.
Good.
Flying through the weeks.
Yeah, happy mood today.
We're up to week 5. Happy mood?
Yeah.
Better weather. Not duck weather. I'd like to congratulate you on your Queensland victory. Hence your shirt's back out.
Yeah, represent, bro.
Queensland thoroughly deserved that series win coming from behind.
Yeah.
Coming back from 1-0 down to clinch the series 2-1.
Yeah, it was good, especially the third game. The third game, I thought they were perfect.
They were dominant.
Almost perfect.
They were so dominant.
Yeah, and 100% completion rate for 70 minutes.
That's the first time in the history of any Origin that a team goes 40 minutes with 100% completion rate.
Yeah, like
phenomenal.
That was an outstanding performance. Like
Slater had him fit. Slater had him rearing to go.
Yeah.
Like he timed that run to perfection.
That's right. It was good.
Whereas I think New South Wales, as the series went on, I think it got worse.
It got worse for them. I think their biggest test was the Suncorp game, and they beat that. And to come these 2 rounds, you think that they would win all 3, to be honest, since they won in Suncorp and button up.
Do you think complacency came into New South Wales? Into their maybe attitude, mindset, with the coaching selections, complacency?
Yeah, it could be. Team selections definitely takes a role into it, because at the end of the day, like, there's certain players that shouldn't even been in that side.
Lindsay Collins last night on 100% Footy on Channel 9 said the best thing to happen to Queensland was losing game 1. It was a reality check for them. And the training intensity, the talk, everything from Queensland from game 2 to game 3 was 100%.
Yeah.
And you could see that with their performance.
Of course, the progress just kept going up.
Remember, they were 20 points up, 20-0. Oh no, sorry, 26-6. Halftime game 2.
That's right.
A dominant first half.
That's right.
Backed up into
game 3,
first half, dominant performer, and that's why the Bucks has to stop. I know the players make the errors, okay, but the players don't pick themselves, and also the buck stops with the coaches. Billy Slater had them ready to go.
That's right.
Whereas he's an awesome man manager of how he dealt with the Cameron Munster, his father's passing during the week.
Yeah.
He galvanised the side. He brought in Josh Papali.
That's right.
He worked a treat. He lifted Tino. He lifted Lindsay Collins.
Great leadership there.
He made the tough decision of dropping DCE for Dearden.
Not bringing in Reece Walsh.
Hamaso killed it. Those half breaks are 100% breaks with Hamaso there.
Not normal.
But as an entirety, as a fan, not a neutral right now, not a New South Wales or a Queensland fan, I thought that Origin series felt flat, and the standard of footy, it didn't feel like Origin to me.
You know what?
Not just about the biff and that. I know we said I said last week, but it just felt the level. I think the standard of like attack, it was so structured and robotic, and it didn't feel like Origin to me. Did you sense that a bit?
The third game was pretty good, but the first 2 games was
terrible.
Like, to be honest, the whole Origin series wasn't even hyped up by media. I blame media for that.
Because it was Galvin's fault.
It was that he number 1 spoken person in the world.
Galvin or the Tigers? The Galvin or Tigers took over the media
he broke the internet, and that's, to be honest, the media's fault, because at the end of the day, they are the promotion for the game. They are the ones that bring it out, So I blame media for first and foremost, but
for the series feeling a bit flat.
Yeah, and that's also like, and also the players. They feels like that. New South Wales is too much Penrith system like, and that's probably why. And that's probably why it's
the rushing defence of where it goes from the dummy half to Zaire, who's a brilliant player, but then they're in his face. Then by the time he passes to Luai Cleary, the Queensland line speed, because you've got 13 Origin level players, whereas in club football you have 3, 4, maximum 5.
It proves that the
Penrith system does not wait. That was a downfall for Brad Fittler.
Yeah.
And again, Laurie Daly missed a 1 from 6 Origin record. I don't know how he holds on to his job. They're saying he's safe, but we know that can mean
nothing.
Jack poo-poo.
Yeah.
But he can't be retained.
No.
The Penrith system and Laurie Daly can't be a part of 2026 New South Wales Blues.
Regardless, the team that he had, as in Bellamy,
Dean Young, Matt King.
Like, he had a great
he had Bellamy,
team,
the goat around him. Sorry, Bellamy.
And that preparation would have been top notch, but he isn't a player's coach. He's not that player management sort of person. You know, he doesn't know how to get the boys up and rearing. That's just from my observation of Laurie Daly. He's not that type of
Would you
player,
say he just doesn't get
person.
Origin?
No,
but he was a very good Origin player.
Yeah, but a player and a coach is two different people.
You could be a gun player.
That's right.
At any level.
That's right.
Doesn't necessarily transfer into a gun coach.
That's right.
Bro, I said like Craig Bellamy, Wayne Bennett were like reserve grade, borderline first grade players, gun coaches.
There's Hazna as well, wasn't even also as good, and he was at his prime in Manly.
What other examples were? Michael Maguire.
Yeah.
I like Michael Maguire. There was one other one. Who's the other one?
This day and age, it's all about understanding the players. You know, it's not like back in the day. It's all about getting them right in that right mindset.
So we're both in agreement. Next year, Daly can't be coach.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll throw up a name, a curveball. Michael Ennis.
I feel like
who else you got?
Andrew Johns.
I don't. No. His selections are even.
But
no. You're on top. No, I did ask you.
To me, he's the GOAT.
Would they take him seriously? Would the players? He's too much chummy with the players. Would they take him seriously?
Probably.
Maybe not. That's not the question. But like, will they treat him more as a friend and then as a coach? Whereas it's boom, like this.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I feel like he should have a shot. Brad Fittler had a shot. Why not Johns?
I just had
he's always in the staff. He's always in the selection.
I reckon Jeff Tuvey. I throw another name out.
Been a long time for him.
He gets the players up.
I think he's outdated.
Because like I said, if we're gonna sack Daly, which we're both in agreement, we have to throw up other options. I've got Michael Ennis. I've got Jeff Tuvey, and another name that eludes me at the moment. I'll get it to you later. Whereas congratulations to it was a coming of age of Tommy Dearden.
I wouldn't mind Ricky Stewart to be coach.
Canberra won't let him go.
He'll be another Maguire.
Ricky, that was your champion. Ricky Stewart he's a player's coach.
100%.
You can tell Canberra play for their coach.
100%.
But I don't think with the amount of energy, effort, draining it takes during that middle part of the year, Canberra won't want to ruin their year just for New South Wales. They're going to be, and well within their right, they're going to be selfish.
That's right.
And especially if they're flying.
Yeah.
They might not be flying next year, but it'll even make them more on the back foot.
It might disrupt their season, so yeah.
I said Dearden coming of age. So Dearden's gone from a very good player to now he's up there with
Wahash, bro.
He's up there with the elite, and he should be in the Australian side coming the year.
Top 5 halfbacks of this year.
His nickname in the Queensland camp is Jack Russell.
Mate, he
competes on everything.
Oh, bro, he's got ticker. He's got heart. He will dig into the line.
I thought there was two of him. Him and Ruben Cotter.
Yeah, Ruben Cotter was outstanding.
Ruben Cotter on an edge, shut down Angus Crichton, Angus Crichton won the award last year. Last year was the Brad Fittler, the Wally Lewis medal.
Wally Lewis medal, yeah.
He shut Angus Crichton down.
He's got that much ticker that he purposely digs into that line to distract that defensive read, to either pass out the back or pass that short ball, and he's that sort of player.
In defence, the great cover tack on To'o, and then he took that form, the defensive mongrel, to the club where he folded kick out. And then, where'd you go? You can see kick out's face. He goes, what just happened? Was that Dearden?
That was crazy.
For any younger player, a smaller stature, if you want to work on your defence, go watch a lot of Tom Dearden.
100%.
I've plenty of respect for him. Tackle technique, awesome. Puts his head in the right spot.
100%.
Drives low in the hips.
Yeah, perfect guard.
To me, Dearden went from here to the upper echelon now of players.
100%.
He's amongst the elite in the NRL.
Yeah, he cemented that Queensland spot for a good 6-7
years. It's funny, but like Sam Walker's also waiting. But I got Munster's got a couple more years. Munster's 29, 30.
He's got about 4 or 5 years left already.
So Sammy Walker's going to wait a while.
Yeah, well, Sammy Walker's to me is injury prone, so I feel like Dearden deserves that spot.
Oh, Dearden's got that on lock.
And don't forget, you got Ezra Mann up on the list as well. So I think Ezra Mann will get the 6.
Oh, mate, Adam's favourite player.
Yeah.
He's never coming back on the show. No, another good win to Brisbane. Well done to Adam and fellow Broncos fans. What about the ref and the foot? I thought it was NFL there. How many forward passes there miss?
Crazy, bro. This whole
Was there 3 blatant ones?
Yeah,
For Origin, Ashley Klein. So me and you, we're getting rid of Daly. We are. And I'm getting rid of Ashley Teflon Klein.
doesn't deserve it. Doesn't deserve to ref any high end game, like as in Origin, Test match, or even finals. He doesn't let the game
He's still
flow.
the number one referee. Nick. How is he number one referee? What did Adam G do wrong?
Bro, mind you, like, yeah, I was going for Queensland, but he gave so much benefit calls that were wrong calls to New South Wales to get him back in the game in the second half.
And the forward passes. There was one where it should have been penalised. Was that forward?
So much obvious, so many obvious calls that were just completely.
I want to know what
outrageous.
Adam G has done wrong. Since that awesome grand final he refed Brisbane versus Penrith, where we didn't even know there was a ref on the field, and it was one of the GOAT grand final games, and part of it was due to his officiating. What's he done wrong?
I don't know. It's been.
He's not an arse licker. He's not a Teflon.
2 years now. Paul.
He's been shafted.
He's the one that reffed the Doggies game, right? And Penrith, right? Or was it
Atkins is good, but I still reckon. I believe Adam G is number one referee in the NRL.
Yeah, of course. He's been number 1 or 2 for a long time.
Changes to the blue side. I know it's early. Terrell May, Keon, Matty Burden at 6, Mitch Moses, and I think Kiraz now deserves a shot over Lomax. Lomax was very poor. Lomax was a flash of the pan last year. Am I being too harsh on him? Because he was very, very poor game 3.
But like, to be honest, it was very poor for the whole New
Across the
South
board.
Wales squad. You know, when one player's not on, or a couple, should I say, a couple of players are not on. The whole team
Stefanu,
is not.
Utukamanu. What was Connor Watson doing on the
I
bench?
swear, if Stefano did not go to Melbourne and Craig Bellamy wasn't in the assistant coach, he wouldn't even be picked. And that's fact.
Do you think Craig Bellamy wanted to be in and around the place to try to?
But he doesn't
improve
deserve
his
it. He
skills
doesn't
or-
deserve it. Keon,
King Kolomatangi
bro, wash.
and Terrell May would have been awesome for that.
Keon, I don't know how to say his last name, but he's like a mini Payne Haas. He's not as aggressive.
Imagine that
and
1-2
agile.
punch.
Bro.
Whereas Terrell May, big minutes, Keon, Payne Haas. 3 big middles that with big motors.
Monster.
They don't fatigue.
That would have been a monster.
Isn't that Origin leg drive?
100%.
No fatigue, high work rate,
Yeah.
and just constant
Yeah.
punch. Imagine a rotation with them.
Bro.
Again, the buck. I don't want to harp on about it too much. The buck stops with the coach and the team selections.
100%.
They let them down.
Yeah.
Jerome Luai should never play another Origin game.
Katoa would have done it.
Katoa, Matty Burden, or Mitchell Moses.
Yeah.
They've now.
Burden deserves a spot in the 17. Like Haram, he's been 18 man for a year and a
Burden
half.
Burden should have been 6 for game 3.
100%. Even game 2.
He's big boot. It's a running game. It's a big body game. Anyhow, that's the changes. Well, congratulations against the Queensland. Well done to Billy Slater.
Up the Maroons.
Awesome. He bucks the trend. GOAT player, a very good coach, and he's got a lot of clubs chasing after him. But he's happy with his plus job at Channel 9, and good luck to him. And he's got another 2 years with the QRL.
Yeah.
So well done to Queensland. My next guest is a very special one. I'm going to be a little bit biased, but it's going to be my favourite guest of this season. We decided to give it a bit of a junior rugby league feel. I've had a couple of people reach out to touch on some junior league players, junior league competitions, local comps. And without further ado, I'd like to welcome my son, Mantor Junior. Welcome to the podcast, Mantor.
Big MJ.
How you going, champion?
Good.
Just finished footy training?
Yes.
How was it?
It was good.
Cold?
Yes. Heaps.
I've just got a few questions I'd like to ask Mantor Junior. He's known as MJ. So, Mantor, how long have you been playing footy for, young man?
I have been playing footy since under 5s, which makes it 8 years, sorry.
Yeah.
This season.
Nice. And what position do you play in a junior league?
On the mod field, I played first receiver, which is the yellow vest. For
Yeah.
now, on the international field, I play sometimes fullback and half.
Nice. And what team do you support, champion?
I support Bulldogs.
Is it because I forced you, or you support the Bulldogs on your own accord?
Yeah, that's on my own accord.
Yeah? That's awesome. Who's your current favourite player and why, young man?
Nathan Cleary, because he's just like a gentleman, and when he goes on the field, he likes he gives it his all.
You can tell he's a team player, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he's a very, he can relate to the kids being a younger, coming through the ranks.
Yeah.
Like for other junior players to aspire to.
Role model.
Yeah?
Role model.
What's your most memorable moment in junior league?
So when I made the grand final with my mates, we went to Belmore.
Was that in the under 10s?
Yes.
Yeah.
We versed Moorebank, and I played in front of more than 1,000 people.
Yeah, and did you enjoy running out of the tunnel, I think you said at the time, and you went in the sheds and you warmed up at Belmore and you ran onto the field?
Yeah. So,
Was a highlight?
yeah.
Awesome. What's the best piece of advice you've been given in relation to football?
Always stay humble. Train hard.
Yeah.
And give it your all when you go on the field.
Awesome, bro.
Good boy. Well done.
This year you're only 11, but we've decided to put you in under 13s. You're playing up. That's for another podcast. We'll explain why. What are some things you're enjoying about playing a whole age group up, mental?
I like the physicality, with the bigger boys, the full-size ball, and the big field. It's improving my fitness while playing on the big.
So yeah, with the under 13s now, they play international rules, full rules with the strips and the full field, and you kick from the post, and you're coming up against some bigger boys. Yeah, do you like that physicality and tackling of the bigger boys?
Yeah.
Awesome. Who's your favourite teammate at the moment?
I don't really have a favourite teammate, but the people who I wear the same jersey with are my favourites.
All your teammates are your favourites?
Yeah.
You're ripping with each other?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What a response.
Okay, we'll try to get it out of him another way. If you're going on a plane trip or a holiday, and you can sit next to a couple of teammates, and you could put a teammate in the baggage area, and you could throw one teammate off the plane. Who would they be? And who would they be?
So first of all, I'll sit next to Mason and Ryan.
Mason and Ryan. Yep.
I'll throw Diaz in the baggage area.
You're throwing Diaz is gone here. And who would you be throwing off the plane?
The unlucky person will be Johnny.
Well, why is Johnny going off the plane, mental?
Because sometimes he's just a clown, and he makes our coach JR make us do more fitness drills.
Is he clowning around a bit? He's the teammate that runs amok a little bit?
Yeah.
That's all right. Are we throwing him off with a parachute or no parachute?
He's the teammate that makes you train harder.
Is Johnny getting thrown off with a parachute or without a parachute?
Obviously with a parachute, we don't want him to die.
But we're just launching him, but no parachute. What are your goals for this season? Both personally, individually for yourself,
Yes.
and as a team.
So
What's your individual goal for this year?
I'd like to improve my kicking game, kicking into the corners, jamming them in.
Nice.
And my big goal is to make it to the grand final and win it with my fellow mates.
With your pair of teammates?
Yeah.
You need that elusive championship, yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks, Mansell, for joining us. So how much do we owe you for these special guest appearance? The guest starting to ask for match fees, appearance fees. How much do we owe you, champion?
I just like Robux.
Buy your Robux?
Yeah.
Or you're going to invoice me? You're going to invoice me in the morning?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Do you want to give You want to give a shout out to Jad, who's recovering your fellow teammate who's recovering from a serious knee injury. Is there anything you want to say to Jad?
I just recover well. I hope you have a
Speedy recovery?
Yeah, speedy recovery.
You're thinking of him and just rip in Jad. It is Mansell's himself is just coming off a grade 2 Achilles strain. So it's amazing now with the younger players they're going through with the physicality and playing up against the bigger boys or just any age group boys, more prevalent injuries. And one of our close friends, Jad, he had a bad knee injury who he had it operated on, and he's just got his crutches off, and he's on the mend, and Mansell's on the mend. But the most important thing is to listen to the physio, listen to the doctors and your parents, and do the rehab as best you can. Take your time, don't rush returning to the field because you've got they've got their whole
life ahead.
Footy life, and rip in, Jad.
Get well soon, bro.
Get well soon, bro. And bedtime for you, young man.
Okay.
Thanks again for having us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being on the show. We'll see if we'll put you on again towards the semis. All good?
Yeah.
Thank you.
See ya.
Yeah. Round 19, some good performances. I think the level of footy now, post-Origin now, has started to lift. It's go time now for the teams. To his credit, I've not bagged. I've criticised Nico Hines for the last couple of weeks, saying he needs to step up.
Yeah.
He's. We're going to give a 3-2-1 for the players for the week that was. My 3 points goes to.
Mind you, that's a new segment that we're going to do every week.
That's right. Sorry, he's the tech guy. The 3 points goes to Nico Hines, who was awesome for Cronulla first Dolphins. Even though Dolphins, I've got a soft spot for the Dolphins, but the game was in the balance. He had one of his best game in ages.
I think Craig Fitzgibbon listened to me 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yes.
When I said put Trindle at half and
let Nico run more.
Yeah.
Take some responsibility and just let him run.
And I think that's what happened on the weekend.
He threw one awesome pass from left to right to Katoa's last try. That was across. That was brilliant.
Yeah, he was good.
So we know. I think Nico Hines has got him in it. I just think he needs to capture the big moments.
Yeah.
But he was awesome on Friday night.
100%.
My 2 points goes to the Melbourne Storm second rower, Eli Katoa.
Monster.
He's another. He's there. He's close to maybe the premier between him and Hudson Young. I'd say back rows of the year.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
He made some plays look. He ran over Tyson Frizzell. I know Tyson Frizzell is aging a bit now. Like he's not in his prime. Sorry, Tyson.
But body to body.
But one of his tries, he caught the ball flat-footed, mind you, and ran over 4 of them. One of them being Tyson Frizzell, and scored. It was just like I thought it was when under 10s when you give it to the bigger guy and do your magic.
Brother, here's an Xavier Coates put 2.0 in the air. Nobody.
The kick chase.
Nobody can test him.
Okay. A Viliame kick out is the kick chase from the long kicking game. Before the attacking kicking game, Eli Katoa.
All day.
He'd be a fullback's nightmare.
Yeah, 100%.
Imagine standing there.
Even the centers and wings, he's out there.
Yeah, but I'm saying a receiving catcher's nightmare.
Yeah.
The amount of tries he scores or sets up from those attacking kicks, it's not a fluke. It's a craft, it's a skill. And he's got silky hands.
Yeah, 100%. With Jerome Hughes pinpointing every kick. Wow.
And my 1 point goes to a rookie who made his debut, Jethro Rinakama.
Big dog.
On the left wing for the Bulldogs. I thought he was fabulous. He was a breath of fresh air.
Loved him. I fell in love with him last
Straight away. Instant impact.
Away. You could see the potential.
The defensive reads.
Puts Wilson and Montoya in his back pocket, bro.
In the wallet.
Mate, it was not normal.
That was the highlight of that Dower game for us.
When he was on that left side, they tried to go around him several times and he closed it down.
That hit he put on, was it Drinkwater?
Drinkwater, yeah. No, sorry, it was their centre. Who's their centre?
Labert, Zach Labert. The commentator said it wasn't height. No, it was just brilliant. It was the whiplash made it look right. His stats, he had 24 runs for 180 odd meters, 1 try, 1 line break, and 3 tackle busts. For a 19-year-old rookie who's still and had played eligible. He's eligible. He played for the under-19s in New South Wales Origin.
Yeah, not normal. Guaranteed, not one missed tackle as well, I reckon.
And he's been rewarded with, or hopefully, unless musical chairs strikes, he's been rewarded with game 2 this week versus St. George.
Yeah, deserves.
Special mention goes out to Tanner Boyd. I thought he was very solid, especially coming in to the halfback spot. Luke Metcalf, who's been phenomenal.
That's right.
He's come in. He's taken over the leadership duties, the halfback duties, and goal kicking. And I know Warriors are going to lose a lot with Metcalf's running game, but Tanner Boyd played exceptional for Warriors who are under strength too.
Yeah, no, he did his job.
He just fit straight in, did his job, led the team around, and got all his conversions, which was awesome.
He done well.
Where have we got to? Brisbane and Penrith now. We've always known they're a threat. Now they're banging on the top four's door.
Told you everyone's going to double clutch going to second gear.
Yeah. Brisbane were in second gear against the Titans. I think every time they got pushed, Katoni Staggs has been brilliant. Katoni Staggs has been brilliant. He had a couple of drop balls. That's why he didn't make my top 3.
Yeah.
But Brisbane are coming. Penrith are coming.
Yeah, no doubt.
Penrith, the masterclass of Nathan Cleary in the second half. He toyed with Parramatta.
They're the two that's going to struggle up with everyone in the finals. They're the two teams.
They're currently
that are
in
looking
5th and
over their
6th.
shoulders. Yeah, and one of them will have a chance to go to that 4th spot if Warriors go down from here, but which I highly doubt. You know, they've got.
Did the Warriors have an easy run?
Yes, sort of an easy run.
Yes, okay. I don't think it's. I don't want to. No game in the NRL is an easy or guaranteed because it's been such a tight.
That's right.
Competition,
especially this time of the season.
But they've got a favourable run.
Yeah,
and they've got most of their games at home.
That's right.
Which they grow an extra leg.
Yeah,
and they lift because their crowds. I think they've sold out. They've got plenty of sellout. Yeah, they've sold out. They get massive support there anyway.
They're the only team in the NRL that's selling out every home game.
Good on them. Good. Was it the catch cry up the wires?
Yeah, that's it.
If they finish in the top 2, they get a home semi there, which would be massive.
Yeah, probably already.
And if they win the first home, I know we're looking to, but if they win the first home semi, they get a prelim there.
Wow.
That top 2 spot is
Very
so important.
Very important.
We'll touch on that.
Just like Dogs, if Dogs get top 2, there'll be a home stadium, a home game, and I guarantee you it will get 80,000. I guarantee you. First.
Will you buy? You'll make sure you buy the ticket already.
You know it. You know it.
Touching on that, if it does finish at Canberra, Melbourne top 2, they get a first semi there, and then if they win that, they get the prelim there. The NRL will miss out on because I think Amy Stadium's capacity is 30,000 or just under.
They'll lose a lot of money.
And Canberra Stadium, I think it's 24,000 compared to an Allianz, which is 42 to 44.
50. Allianz, 50.
The new Allianz, yeah. And obviously Acor's 83,000.
Yeah, that's right.
But they to finish 1 and 2 and then winning your first game, you deserve the prelim.
Yeah, of course.
But it'd be interesting to see what I think it's confirmed, but they do. You win game if first or second win their first semi, your prelim gets played at home again.
I think the prelim should be played at Acor.
Because of Canterbury?
No, not just because of Canterbury. It's just because it will sell more. You get to fill 50,000 plus seats
we're in the business of eyeballs on the NRL entertainment, and you want the atmosphere there, and it comes across through TV, and that's what broadcasters would want.
Exactly right.
Even though a 30,000 stadium will be packed, it's different to a 40, 50, or an 80,000 stadium. Right. Coaches hanging by a thread. Adam O'Brien,
gone.
Word is he's gone. They've got Michael Chamis was reporting. Gone, Ski. Des Hasler, but Des Hasler thinks it's speculation.
I feel like he's got what another chance.
No.
You think so?
No, Des does. His coaching methods are outdated. I like what a journalist said last night. Des Hasler wasn't what the Gold Coast needed. He cuts his press conferences short. He
not a good promoter.
Doesn't promote the game, and then I like that. The fact what sold me was the Gold Coast is like a holiday destination. They've got the locals, but like we're staying on the Gold Coast, if Hazna or his players are not promoting that game, and we want to, how do we know there's a game on where if they promote it, we'll go watch a game. It's another thing to do on the Gold Coast. Right. His press conference is always shorter. He puts players up, and then last minute on the media, pulls them
away. Yeah.
He's up to his the nutty professor, or was it the mad scientist they called him?
Right. Yeah, I feel like he is outdated.
They need a younger. We're saying young coach, unexperienced. Kevin Walters, no.
I feel like he'll do good there, man. He's like, to me, I feel like he's a player's coach,
and he's a Queensland boy. Hasler, and the third one hit me with Todd Payton.
I think he's safe.
Todd Payton
safe for this year.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there was a bit of
talk. No, Josh Hannay. I heard Josh Hannay is $0.05 to get the Cowboys coaching gig, especially on the back of he was Billy Slater's right hand man. He's well lauded in league circles as the next best young coach. Josh Hannay, remember?
Yeah, no doubt.
$0.05. You heard it here on 6 Again with Finch. Cowboys job.
After Payton gets sacked.
Adam O'Brien, they're saying Willie Peters or Blake Green.
Blake Green.
But they've got to pay him out for Adam O'Brien will get paid out for 2026 and 2027.
Big money, huh?
Big money. Adam O'Brien was supposed to be the next best thing, next big coach coming from the Roosters and the Melbourne system. And even though he's got him to the semis and got him to week 2, they've never, in all honesty, they've never looked like winning the comp.
They've never been a consistent team ever since.
They've always had to rely on those late season runs.
That's right.
They did that 2 years in a row on the back of Ponga 2 years ago.
That's exactly right. That was my point. So,
Speaking of Ponga apparently is union bound.
I was listening to the radio today. They said even if he was union bound, All Blacks wouldn't even choose him.
I can't see him, based on the form he's shown in the last 12 months, how does he make that All Black side? Where would he play? They've got the awesome number 10, Bodine Barrett, and they've got the fullback.
Yeah.
They're elite.
And rugby union blood.
But if it's if it's his dream to play for the All Blacks and he wants to chase it, good luck to him. But he's one player who will not have fulfilled his potential at NRL level.
No.
He was a special. I've seen highlights, but this is a perfect example of potential not being fulfilled.
Another one's the David Fafita.
Fafita, Dave Tatler. Fafita's in limbo at the Gold Coast. $1.2 million. He played 15 minutes.
Yeah, see?
He's played 4 or 5 games all year. And Roosters, it's funny, the Roosters and the Titans were fighting over his services late last year. Roosters dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
Speaking of dodge a bullet, but now they've got maybe another bullet headed their way in the name DCE.
Yeah, but I also heard Mark Nika Wakawazawaza.
Mark Nwanga. I say it right, now you got me saying it right. Mark Nwanga.
The Wagawazi. Anyways,
Nwanga.
I heard that he rejected Roosters' extension.
Because the 2027 World Cup is going to rugby World Cup is going to be played in Australia. It's a big carrot,
and he wants to go back to union.
He's on unders. What they're saying is on 450 grand.
Yeah, around that.
He's on unders. But to Roosters' credit, they took a gamble on him because not all union backs come and he's taken the rugby league world by storm. He's a very good player, and it's not the fluky try, but like he puts himself in the picture. The flick passes, he's in the right spot. Suspect under the high ball, but you can work on that. But 100%. Skillful wise, creativity wise, attacking flair wise, wow.
I feel like if he's got another pre-season under his belt, he'll be one of the top 5, top 6 wingers in the game.
His trajectory. Right. He's come in. Nwanga. No one knew him. Had a very unique name. Sure.
Bang. Yeah, he's a great player.
Now to round 20 kicks off on Friday night, 6 p.m, where the Sharks will play the Roosters at we call it Shark Park. For the Sharks, coming off that good win against the Dolphins, and Roosters coming off a scratchy win against the Dragons, but they did what they had to do. They needed the 2 points. They had 5 players backing up after Origin, and they got an important win. A win when you're playing not at your best is just as valuable after Origin now.
Yeah, 100%.
And the Roosters have got a tough run in.
That's right, they do.
Sam Walker, his first game back was very good.
His kicking game was good. I liked his kicking game. His kicking game was right.
His first game was good, and he only improved.
That field goal at the end of the day.
Yeah, they always had it smart just before half time because St. George were always a 2-point, like a true, not 2 point, a two scoring play ahead. Right. Whether it's a 6 or the 1, they always had to score twice. Yeah, exactly. They couldn't level them. They are Hugo Savala. He's got a wrist injury. He's out for 2 weeks.
No way.
Interesting. Robinson has bring in Chad Townsend at 6 over Sandon Smith, who remains in the extended bench at number 20.
That's a big one.
Did you see that coming? Or has Sandon Smith done something? I thought he was pretty solid.
He's on the outer, isn't he?
Maybe he's talking to the Cowboys.
It's a big one. I don't know. I understand.
I really rate Sandon Smith.
Yeah, I like him as a good.
But he's been there, and then Hugo Savala out, and then kind of
and Hugo Savala and Sandon Smith were the pair halves.
I just think maybe Chad Townsend against his old side, just a bit of experience, bit of composure, but Sandon Smith's a 10 times better player.
Maybe just a bit of NRL game before he finishes his career.
For the Sharkies, Kyle Oro still a week or 2 away. Talakai stays at centre, and they're still. Give us your tip, Hazna.
I'm going Roosters 1-12.
1-12.
Yeah.
I think Hugo Savala being out it was close.
His kicking game, yeah.
His kicking game, yes. Because Sam Walker and Chad Townsend and Sam Walker are not renowned for having a long kicking game.
Yeah.
And this, I can see this being a game of like getting the cycle, repeat sets. I just think on the back of Nico Hines' performance last week, Sharks by 2.
I'm going Roosters 1 to 12. Reason why is I feel like, just like you said, their upcoming games, nothing but
I just want to confirm.
And they're 8th spot.
Sharks are, very, very important game. Roosters 8th, Sharks 9th. So Sharks can leapfrog. This is what they call a 4-point game, being a 4-point on the game ladder, as in a team that's competing for the 8
One
in front of you
another.
loses 2 points and you gain 2 points, which is a 4-point turnaround in essence.
Big game.
Massive. But why they got it Friday 6 p.m. I don't know. Anyhow, you're going, sorry, again?
Roosters 1 to 12.
Sharks. Where are we going? Oh no, we've missed the Thursday night. Sorry, I apologise. Thursday night, 7:50 p.m. It's the Dolphins versus the Cowboys. Dolphins still missing Jaden Nikorima versus the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys can't make the finals.
No.
I think the Dolphins are flying. This will be a high-scoring game. Defense is not. No, I shouldn't say. Defense won't be the priority here. It'll be attacking flair.
You know what? Dolphins' defense lately has been top-notch. They haven't been.
But their attack is
not the level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hammer comes back for him.
Yeah, big inclusion there.
Yeah. But Finafuaki has got a broken thumb. He's out for 4 weeks. So Konolu Lumu, sorry if I said that wrong, he comes in at second row. But I see nothing but a convincing Dolphins win. Hopefully.
I feel like Dolphins will show Bulldogs how to put big scores on the Cowboys team. The most worst defensive team in the comp, as in Cowboys.
The only thing the Cowboys have got going for them is, like we said, it's the Jack Russell Dearden and Cotter. The rest, it's been a very...
Reece Robson does okay.
I don't rate Reece Robson, sorry.
He's not rateable.
Tackle machine, no. Hopefully Isaiah Katal puts on a clinic and Herbie Farnsworth scores a few tries for my fantasy team. But I've got, we're both in agreement, Dolphins 13 plus.
Easy.
Okay. We've already discussed the Friday 6 p.m. game. We'll skip that. We'll have to skip that. Friday 8 p.m. at Combank. It's the Penrith Panthers versus South Sydney Rabbitohs. Interesting. Ivan Cleary has decided to rest Isaiah Yeo and Nathan Cleary, but the others, Dylan Edwards, and comes back into the side.
Well, Isaiah Yeo played 80 minutes last week, didn't he?
No, he didn't. He came off.
Oh, he came off?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
well, he played big minutes regardless.
Oh, sorry. Brian Toll is the second in. Brian Toll, who got rested. Brian Toll and Dylan Edwards, they play, and Nathan Cleary and Isaiah Yeo get rested.
I think where they're sitting in the position now and the teams that they're versing, I think Ivan, as in Ivan, has got that privilege to rest his main.
And they played well, but I don't know. It's sad for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Cody Walker now ruled out for the year with that calf. I call it an old man injury. I've had that calf. Now that go, you feel like it's good. You come back, play in game time scenario under that intensity. It goes. You rehab it, come back.
I feel like he should have rested more during the season.
He rushed to come back. They're a pain in the backside.
Yeah.
They're so hard to manage.
Well, that's why I reckon he should have rested more to keep that up.
Latrell,
you know?
Latrell Mitchell comes back, which is a plus for them, and Ewan Aiken too.
He was horrible, Latrell Mitchell.
You know why he was horrible? Because of the monkey six inside of him.
True. But defensively, he wasn't the best.
Okay. Jack Wadden and Humphreys remain in the halves. Interesting. Tallis Duncan is at centre. Could you say Ewan Aiken and Tallis Duncan swapping during the game, or Tallis Duncan will stay at left centre and Aiken at second row?
Duncan, centre.
He played there against Manly last game, South before the bye. He scored 2 tries.
Did he?
Yeah, but I'd put you and Aiken at left centre.
Yeah, no, I feel like Duncan's more of a go forward out in the back row or something.
Who we got? Hazna?
I've got Penrith 13 plus.
I've got Penrith 1 to 12. I think this is one of the strong, barring Cody Walker. This is one of the strongest sides Rabbitohs have fielded in a while. Oh, sorry, what's his name? Campbell Graham out again. No, okay, yeah, Penrith 1 to 12, comfortable. Penrith 1 to 12. Saturday, 3 p.m. from GIO Stadium in Canberra. The top of the table Raiders versus the Parramatta Eels. Canberra coming off much needed rest.
Yeah.
Versus Parramatta, who stuck with Penrith for the first half, and then Nathan Cleary came on, and it was the Nathan Cleary show from
That's
then.
Right. Dylan Brown dropped.
Dylan Brown played hooker, played I think 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Didn't come back
For
3 minutes, and then completely dropped from the 17 this week.
The story that came out this morning was Parramatta actually told Dylan Walker gave him permission to leave to Newcastle before June 30, and Dylan Walker said no.
Wow. Why not?
Jason Riles said, if you're not part of this club, you can go now with his blessing.
I would have went. At the end
I
of
don't
the
know
day,
why not. I don't know. I'm just saying it's.
Newcastle have more of a chance to go into the finals than Parramatta.
Well, Jason Riles have had enough now. He's sticking with Josh Papali and Dean Hawkins.
It's good what he said last week in the press conference, as in the future's now.
Yeah.
And I like that call, making that call.
But they're paying a lot. Okay, we hate Parramatta being Doggies fans, and we don't hide behind it.
Yeah.
But they do. I think they play good for about 40 minutes. 40 to 80 minutes, whether it's a full 40 the first half or like from the 20th minute up to 60. But they don't, because they have so much young players in that side.
Inexperience, yeah.
That's where, but the more game time they get, then they'll gain that experience.
Right.
But Jason Riles has got a long-term plan.
Yeah.
And they've improved tenfold.
Yeah, of course.
From the start of the year, and without Moses.
You see the effort. Effort's there.
Every
game.
Hey, look how good Kitione Katonga. He's improved tenfold. Jack Williams playing on an edge. Riley Smith. Their fullback is a bona fide star in the making.
They give big teams a run, no doubt about it.
Isaiah Oyongi, he's an ex-Panther. He's a bona fide star in the making. He was everywhere. He's effort on effort. As soon as Mitch Moses comes back into the side, he's just gonna.
He reminds me of the Titans fullback, Keanu Keeney. Reminds me of him.
They got an injury. The Parramatta Kitione Katonga from that hip drop.
He's doing well in Parramatta, man.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that game, Katoni.
For the Melbourne.
That Melbourne last year, we would have won that.
It was a lazy, it was a fatigued effort.
Right.
Jermaine Hopgood plays prop. Dylan Walker starts, who's straining their attack. Talon De Silva and Riley Smith will swap the hooker duties. Hence, Dylan Dillbag's $1.4 million. Gonski.
Out of the 17.
Raiders, easy win for you?
Yeah, 13 plus.
KO Weeks, wow. Hopefully another 90-metre effort. KO Weeks, an ex-Manly player. Wazza, they let another freak go. KO Weeks for you, Woz. 13 plus, Canberra.
Easy.
Next game. The 5:30 game at Accor Stadium is the mighty Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs versus the St. George Dragons. Hazna, why you got a smile? Tell us. I'll let you.
This is why I'm in a happy mood. This is why he's finally ripped the band-aid off.
He's ripped.
Hopefully he doesn't get cut again to put that band-aid back on.
A bandage. The dresser, another dresser.
This is it. This is what needs to happen before the final run. The finals.
So obviously you're talking about Galvin
and
starting at 7 and Sexton dropped.
Yep. I'm really happy with that choice. It's about time. Like it's obviously shown. Like remember how I've always told you, we used to always argue that I'd never minded Sexton in the team, but after seeing those stats yesterday on 360,
I told
brother. Like I still got respect for Toby because he's done what he has done.
Okay. In all seriousness, Toby is a very good player who's going to give you a 6.5 out of 10 game every week.
I think there's a difference, okay?
That he's reached his ceiling.
Yeah, no disrespect to Toby. I think there's a difference. There's a good player and there's a good effort player. And he's a good effort player. He
gives it his all.
Gives it his all.
He squeezes the lemon.
Yeah.
But sometimes we want orange, lemon, and watermelon juice.
He squeezes he squeezes the lemon, but when it comes to really important moments, he goes missing. And that's what.
It's just we won't be winning a grand final. Canterbury won't be winning a grand final with Toby Sexton at 7.
I agree.
Okay, and the Yada and the Mumbo Jumbo, Toby Sexton got us to first spot. Okay, he was part of a team that got us to first spot, and it was a team effort. And he's for a halfback leading the team to first spot. Sorry, and just stating facts. He's got 0 Dally M points, 0 Man of the Match awards.
20 rounds in, and he has got
0
under 10 of try assists.
7 try assists.
That's what 1 every 3-4 games. If you really think about it, every try.
The one that burnt me was the show and go or the dummy and go. He tries that 3 or 4 times a game. Okay, just say the coach is telling him to do it, or whether it's him on his own accord. It's worked 0 times, and it showed in stats. Line breaks 0.
Before Galvin came, he never used to run. Galvin came, he'd take on the line. And these 5 weeks, I've noticed a lot. He's trying to run with the dummy and go. Brother, it doesn't work. You're not reading the game for you to dummy and go.
Our right edges. Preston's had a couple of quiet games and Stu Sexton inside of
That's
him.
whose fault's that? Judah Sexton. That's
And
his fault.
the X. Oh my god!
Look, I think you're gonna see that X forever, bro.
I think Lockie loves the outballs, and he'll give early ball to Crichton. The right edge now, because Max King will play inside Lockie because he's a right prop. You have Max King, you have Preston, you have Critter, and you have Kiraz. That right now is first class.
Elite.
It's first class.
Yeah, 100%.
He can
agree.
He give inside. And Crichton next to him puts me at ease with his defense. But I don't expect my halfback to be the number 1 tackler in the team.
No halfback's the number 1.
He'll put his body on the line.
Yep.
And halfbacks do miss tackles. No one goes out and goes, I want my halfback to make 50 tackles. You actually want your halfback to make minimal. You don't want him to missing tackles. I'll fix it up. But no one goes out there as a halfback goes, I made 50 tackles today. How many points do you score?
That's right.
Who's the conductor of the team? Who gets me to point A, point B? Who's the conductor? Who's pulling the strings from the attack?
Relax. The halves tackle the least, or they should tackle the least.
Out of the top 4 sides, we've scored the least amount of points. It's the halfback.
Yeah. We're not even the top 7, top 8.
I'm saying I know definitely out of the top 4 sides we've scored.
Worst attack in the top 4.
Congratulations again to Jeffro who holds his spot. I think, but it got confirmed to me today. He's got a Bronson Cherry has had a back or upper hamstring niggle who's been carrying for a couple of weeks. He's going to rehab it and manage it. He hasn't been dropped.
Yeah,
was my info,
bro.
He's not listed in reserve grade or New South Wales Cup. He's been carrying a niggle, a back spasm, or a hamstring, upper hamstring. So they're going to give him a couple of weeks. But well done, Anari. Anari built on his first effort. Yeah. He was solid.
And he's just getting better every game.
He missed that 1 tackle on Scott Drinkwater, but Drinkwater can do that to any centre. Yeah. He's got amazing footwork. But the draw and pass was brilliant. We have troubles with our centres drawing and passing. Even Critter against Canberra or his South one that he drew and passed to Kiraz.
But going back to Galvin, I feel like that decision that Siriato has done finally, it will give a lot of freedom.
I just hope he sticks with it, and it gives him enough time heading towards the semis, whether they finish in the top 4, top 2, 5th. He's got 7 or 8 weeks for him to learn the players' game day movement and for them to react on him.
That's right.
And Gus said on 100% footy that they've always had a plan, and now I think that last 8 weeks it's pushed to go time. And last week having him up in the coach's box was planned.
Yeah, you saw it.
It was planned.
Piece of paper and pen, the laptop.
I think he learned more. It's I'm not saying guessing. My firm belief. He learned more in the box last week than he could have playing in that Dower game.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's getting him ready for the next 6-7
I'm not gonna. He's not going to come in. We're not going to score, 40, 50 points of blow St. George off the park.
But you'll see
I'll
more
just
threat.
feel a bit of, yes.
You'll see more threat.
And Burden won't have to roam both sides of the field. When Burden had to come to the right and put that little kick in for Preston to engage Preston, and the attention will be off Burden
And Tracy for that right side as well. Because Tracy, mind you, Tracy had a horrible game last week, and he hasn't been good for the past month. I say.
No, Penrith awesome. Quiet against Brisbane. Quiet against Penrith was awesome.
Yeah, he was. The whole team was awesome in Penrith.
But I just don't want the fans or anyone, because you can just hear them if Canterbury lose. I should stop saying we. Sorry, viewers. If Canterbury lose, it's gonna be Galvin.
Bro.
I'm just and going back to last week's it's a team F, dude. It's 13 players on the field with 4 reserves. Unless he throws 14 intercepts and misses 35 tackles, can we get off the blame Galvin? It's sad. It's becoming lame.
Sakarosi.
You talk about hammering a kid.
Too much. Most spoken about player in NRL's history.
Just before we give our tips, Hazna, I reckon Satili, my source on the ground says Satili Tupanua comes in onto the bench. Josh Curran pushes Sam Hughes out of the side. I don't like that because we got too many smalls, being Bailey Hayward, Kurt Mann, and Jamin Salmon. We've got 3. We've actually got 4 locks because I'm adamant Josh Curran is a starting lock. But he's going to use Josh Curran at prop with Max King, and Satili will come in onto the bench and Sam Hughes goes out.
Either way, I feel like I was talking to you before, either Hayes or Curran will take that prop spot. But
Hayes is a bench. Hayes has come off the bench. He's not a starter. His best game's off the bench. He does the dirty work, not Jamin Salmon.
I feel like Kurt Mann won't be playing that lock position. He'll playing just that another forward going forward.
A second 5'8", you mean? Similar to what Benji's doing, but we'll speak about what Benji had Adam Dewey doing last week.
Yeah,
a second 5'8".
Yes, sort of, or that middle forward. That
can we talk about weak gutted dog, or you still a fan?
Bro, Salmon is him. I like him.
Why do you like him?
Okay, I'll tell you why.
If you say dirty work, I'm going to end this podcast.
Look,
he does no dirty work.
How doesn't he?
He missed 5 tackles.
That's regardless.
He gave away 3 penalties and dropped the ball twice, and he's in slow motion.
Reed Marnie misses about 6-7 tackles a game
because he makes 60.
But the point of that missed tackle is to slow down that player.
It's a speed bump.
Yeah, well,
he's literally a traffic cone.
Our Bulldogs defense, we're a pack of hyenas. We're a small team.
He's a chihuahua.
That's the chihuahua goes first and the hyenas go after.
I'll play that.
That's how it is.
Okay. I don't wish injury on anyone, but you can take an all-exclusive holiday, Jamin Salmon, you and your boyfriend, girlfriend.
Don't listen to him, bro. Don't listen to him.
I'll pay you to go for 4 weeks.
I saw you last week in the first 2 sets. You were in 8 tackles minimum.
And he missed 5.
No,
true story. Okay. Just quickly before we give our tips, sorry. Dragons' attack was very good against Roosters. Their defense was suspect. Down Moses Sully. We need to attack. Canterbury need to attack Moses Sully and Tyrell Sloan's edge.
They haven't played bad at all those Dragons.
Their defense is putrid.
Of course, that's another thing. But in attack, they're going up.
Teflon Kyle. Kyle had a good. Kyle was not the loser while they're losing, man. Even like, if we've got to spit facts. But you know what? Yeah, Lachlan Ilias and Jonah Glover deserve their chance. They're banging down the door.
Lachlan Ilias is in the reserves.
He's been in the reserves the last 3 weeks and dropped off. I've got Canterbury 24-12. So 12 by 12.
Dogs 13 plus.
The next game, Saturday, Storm 7:30 out at Amy Park. These used to be classics. They're massive rivalry.
That's right.
The Melbourne Storm take on the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles. I was going to say Seagulls. Sea Eagles.
Back when the Stewart brothers were around.
The Battle of Brookie now, but this one's at Amy Park. Brian Pappenhausen still missing, but Cameron Munster back in. And as we said, Eliezer Katoa in the form of his life. Harry Grant playing. Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne's just put a supercharger in the engine.
I told you don't dismiss Melbourne. I've told you Melbourne in second gear.
They're about to go up a gear. Origin's finished now.
Xavier Coates is back. Howarth is back.
You know what? out of the top 4, everyone in that top 4 accomplished the mission in the Origin period, as in winning games, except the Dogs. The Dogs.
We
failed.
won one against us.
But they failed in the Origin series. Let's be real.
That should have been Brisbane.
Yeah.
Against the Dolphins, no, we're missing 9 players.
Yeah, but
with injury, we're between Preston, Curran, Satilli, Matt Burden.
But that's my point. Even Brisbane and Penrith.
Okay.
Penrith 5 in a row. Warriors are in 6 out of their last 7.
That's the first time the Dogs have had to handle that volume of player in Origin, which hopefully makes them a better side in the big games, leading into the semis. Max King will be better for the run. I expect a big game from Jacob Kiraz this week. Crichton's back after a week off. Hopefully, we move on to the next game. Melbourne.
After Dogs.
We're not only a Bulldogs podcast, I promise. Luke Brooks, Dalicher Evans, Ruben Garrick. That's Tommy. You got to say the move of Tommy Trebojevic, the centre, has worked. Yes?
Yes. Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's had 2 awesome games.
For sure. Look,
4 tries, a couple of try assists, played for 80 minutes, looked his fittest ever.
and still lurks around when he needs
Both
to.
sides. That's something I'd like Stephen Crichton to do. Because he had that fullback instincts coming through at Penrith. Remember, Penrith played with fullback heaps of times. When Dylan Edwards was injured or at Origin duty, Stephen Crichton played fullback.
Yeah, that's right.
Stephen Crichton should. But Tommy Trebojevic, centre, Lehigh Hopewadi is a superstar. They've got a strong side. They're only still missing Hamoli Olakawada still.
I love how we go back to the Dogs when you said about Twitter. But I feel like
Who you got?
I feel like Melbourne will win comfortably here.
They're missing Pappen, Ryan Pappenhausen, who's still got that soft tissue injury. But Nick Meaney's playing awesome.
Yeah.
Xavier Coates is back. Harry Grant's back. Katoa's killing it. Liero's back. I don't see Melbourne 13 plus. They're usually tight. Just a good win for Melbourne.
No, I feel like Melbourne's defence will be up for this.
You got Melbourne 13 plus? Yeah. Alrighty. Sunday, 2 p.m. It's from Leichhardt, the 8th wonder of the world. We need to go to a Leichhardt game.
Against Dogs?
No, just I'd love. The last time I went to a Leichhardt game, they played. I think it was Cronulla a couple of years back. I went with. Remember, I told you West Tigers were my second favourite team. I went with one of my mates. The lines for the toilet and food is sickening, but the atmosphere there is awesome. Walking to the stadium.
I haven't been to Leichhardt.
You haven't been to Leichhardt?
Years.
You're going to get fined because parking ranges like seagulls there. They're scum of the earth. Well, no matter where unless you got a driveway.
Like Cogra.
I haven't been to Cogra in a while. But you're going to get fined. You're going to take you 15 minutes to walk there. You're going to piss your pants and not eat, but you're going to enjoy the footy.
No, I haven't been to Leichhardt in years.
West Tigers.
I think that's the battle of the spoon there.
Wow. It was a disappointing performance by the Tigers, coming off an awesome win. It was Aaron. Aaron, apologies again, Tarek's mate. Well, I got right the first time. I listed 44 names, but it was Aaron.
It was big Aaron.
Sorry, Aaron, I'm going to be critical of the Tigers coming off a good win, that awesome win against the Roosters. I think they were poor against the Warriors. It is very hard to beat the Warriors, but I thought the effort would be more. I'm not going to blame Jerome Luluai.
No.
But
it was the whole team.
But sorry, Adam Dewey and Latu Final worked better.
We're the best players there. Even in the Warriors game, they were the best
Adam Dewey was man of the match for me.
Yeah.
In a losing side.
100%.
He scored 2 tries, was in everything.
Much more threatening.
They've listed him, like we touched on earlier, Adam Dewey at 13.
Good choice.
I just worry about the defensive workload might sap his energy for the attack.
Yeah, true, but it feels like it's a good move. Because
Alex Twal, Terrell May, Appy's back, safe half. Tony Suka has been very good for them. Taylor T-May, the rapper, the extraordinaire, the hustler, the gangster. Taylor May's back at left centre.
Yeah, bro. Big
call. Sunday, 2 p.m, Leichhardt, points Golowski.
Apparently, last week, Taylor May scored 3 tries in less than 10 minutes in reserve grade.
And he put on an awesome shot that was doing the rounds on social media. His defense reads were awesome.
It'll be good. He'll be.
Hopefully, he's cleaned up. He's a very talented kid. Hopefully, he's cleaned up his act and stays out of trouble because he's a very good player.
Just stay around his brother Terrell Mays.
Terrell straightened himself up.
Yeah.
But
is
Bullock's still out.
Taylor May, is he on Luai's side?
Taylor May's playing left centre. Yeah,
nice.
so it'll be Jerome Luai.
Bit of-
Taylor May and Gerald Skelton.
Bit of Penrith combination there.
I like that they're giving Latu Fainu another run at 7. Interesting to see Dewey at 13. I believe it can work. I'm just worried about how much defense is going to move, how much defense he's going to do with them in the middle.
Yeah, will affect him.
For
This is a good game.
the Titans, they find ways. I feel sorry for Tino.
Hat on.
He's kicking, he's chasing, he's leading the tackle count. He's
Everything.
I think if Des Hasler does leave, Tino will leave that club.
Who would take him?
Perth Bears.
Yeah.
They're going to throw 1.5 million at him. But it's just whether he wants to move he's got a young family to Perth.
Imagine.
Mal Meninga loves him. Remember that Queensland connection?
Imagine Tino and Luke Thompson.
Tino, special mention to both for Moore. He's a good second rower, man. He
He's
should
good.
have been dropped. I didn't think he should have been dropped from the Queensland side, where I think he only played 9 minutes in game 1. He's a very, very good player.
He's good. He's not bad.
I've got Tigers 13 plus. Let's get on the Tigers.
Yeah, I think
Like hard, they're a different beast.
Tigers will win by 1-12 for me.
And my bold prediction, I'll give a bold prediction. Taylor May will go over for a meat pie.
Double.
Double? Okay.
Sausage roll as well.
Our final game for round 20 is at Knights. It's the Knights versus the Warriors at McDonald Jones Stadium. The Knights did well for the first half against Melbourne, but class prevailed in the end. I like Gagai at fullback. Can you believe Gagai is not re-signed for next year?
Yeah, I heard that last week.
The Knights have told Gagai he's free to go. Because the favour was in the Knights, the club's favour to take it on, and they've said to him, we're not renewing, so he becomes a free agent.
Poor kid. I don't think anyone else will sign him.
What?
According to his age.
Dude, I'd jump on his mum. Not as a Cannon, but surely he could use his experience. He can play fullback, wing, and centre.
Yeah, but name all the centres and wingers out there these days. They're all young.
I thought he was brilliant for them.
No doubt, he played awesome fullback last week.
Being a Canterbury fan, Leo Thompson played awesome last week. He played the first 40 minutes without a break, which is awesome for a big prop, a middle. I'm so excited for 2026.
He's only going to be much more fit with us. We're practically the fittest
And we've
team
met
in
him
the
and
comp.
spoke to him. He's actually a very, very good, humble
man.
human being.
He's a good man.
A very good person.
Yeah.
Kai Pearce-Paul. Dylan Lucas did that Liz Frank injury, similar to Caleb Ponga's, but worse, out for the season. He's a star, Dylan Lucas. He's had another wretched run with injury.
Yeah.
The second rower. He's on the cusp of Origin, but I think injuries have set him back a couple of times. As a Bulldog fan, you want the Knights to win, but are you picking the Knights over the Wars?
Nah.
You got Wars?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
look strong.
I'm gonna tip the Knights.
No, wow.
I'm gonna tip the Knights.
Wow. I don't know, bro. I feel like
Jackson Hastings. Sorry to cut you off. Jackson Hastings field goal.
Nah.
19-18.
He's hopeless.
It's like, he's hopeless.
Like, to be honest, like I told you last week, it's the teams now that show the difference, the level difference of who deserves to be.
And well done to Andrew Webster.
Yeah.
This is his third year now at the Warriors. First year took him to that prelim. Awesome. Second last year, people thought he was a flash in the pan, one hit wonder.
One hit wonder, yeah.
This year he's shown why he's a very good coach. Loves his players. You can see the way he speaks of his players and talks to his players. Very good. To have him in the top 4, missing Mitch Barnett since the first Origin.
Luke Metcalf.
Now Luke Metcalf. Klokstad. Tane Tuilpiki was awesome. Roger played awesome. And that, bro, I tell you who's a star. That Leka Halasima.
Wash.
He debuted against the Dogs in that Golden Point game last.
And scored.
No, Reed Money held him up over the line.
Ah, that's right. Yes, that's right.
He was supposed to come on and play 13. Then they moved him to second row. Then he played centre. He stepped Bronson Cherry, and who was a left winger at the time, out of their undies. It was Reed Marnie that held him up.
Wow.
Leka Halasima, remember the name? Freak.
Yeah, 100%.
I've got, like I said,
top 5 back rowers this year. Easy.
I've got Knights by 1.
Knights by 1. I
think I'm tipping with my heart, not my head.
Yeah, Warriors 13 plus for me.
Warriors 13 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tough game at first 40, but then Warriors will run away with it.
I just want to see who the referee is for the Dogs game, just quickly. Did you check?
Adam G. Your boy.
Okay, no. Okay. They won't. Speaking of referees, that Wyatt Raymond serial killer looking guy against the Dogs versus Cowboys. How many times did Robert Derby play basketball and not get on?
Oh, bro, he got on my nerves. He got on my nerves so much. Much.
What about when Scott Drinkwater got tackled by Haywood? Josh Curran got up and celebrated with Haywood. Drinkwater gets up and pushes Haywood.
Yeah.
They get a penalty. And what about that rubbish? What happened to the good old face on the ground? If it's with an open palm, it's all right. Rubbish on the face.
Derby knocked on the ball
6 times.
Like minimum 6 times.
Got called for it twice only.
Called the plate on. They made a 30-meter break.
Did he get dropped?
Derby?
White Rain? No, he's doing... Oh, wow. They've given him the Melbourne... Oh.
Horrible. He was horrible. He should have got fined last week because of the cause. Like that touch judge got dropped. I don't know if you heard about him. Did you hear about him? Got dropped for the remainder of the year.
Yeah.
He should get dropped for the remainder of this year and next year. That's how bad he was.
See you in 2027?
No,
he should come back with Montoya in 2027. Before we end tonight's episode, I want to give a shout out to my mates. He's got a new clothing label. I promised him. The One label. Shout out to Zaire, Flower. Go check out the brothers' stuff if you're interested. Excited. We're going out to the game. Are you going out to the game on Saturday? Hasn't it? You got work?
I've got work. I finished in the afternoon.
I'm heading out. Hopefully it's not as cold as today. We've had hot day, cold day, hot day tomorrow.
Today was the coldest day.
5:30 game. It'll be a 5:30 game is a night game.
Yeah, night game.
Are you expecting big things?
Yeah.
Good crowd?
Yeah. Of course, watching Lachlan Galvin, all eyes on him now.
Should be no excuses to Bulldogs fans to get out there on Saturday.
Yeah.
Being a 5:30 game, no work. Most people no work on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Good weather forecasted.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Should go up for the
Anything else before we wrap things up, young man?
No, man. Good show.
Thank you again, viewers. Last week we surpassed 250 views. Please, if you like what you share our stuff. Subscribe, hit the like button, give us some feedback on the comments. Hazna goes through them. Thank you for all the positive comments, and we shall see you next week, God willing. Good night, everyone. Thanks.